Okay, let's test this. Welcome to DeFi Crypto today. Today we're doing something new. We're going to have live crypto DeFi news, and I'm hoping it's working. Not sure if it's working properly. Good God, the software. So let me check. Are we having live videos or not? Yes, we're having a live video. Okay, and 6 people are watching. Perfect. All right. You should be able to chat. Yes, you are. It is working. Wonderful. Okay, this is a new format. Okay, so bear with me if things go wrong. It's very beta. I wanted to try something new. Okay, try to get people's attention, get people excited about the channel and so on. Wow, getting a lot of people. Wonderful. Thanks for chatting. Makes me feel like there's somebody watching. That's great. Okay, so today is going to be a little bit different from what we're going to be doing in the future. So I'm going to talk to you about my plans, and you can comment about it in the chat. I'll read them later. I don't have time to read them as I do this. You can also put comments below after the video is finished. Okay, you can put your comments. So my plan is, I wrote down a lot of stuff. So essentially, we're going to have 3 kinds of videos that I'm going to do. In the past, I've done a lot of educational videos. We're going to continue doing that. So that's when I go into a protocol and I do a deep dive, and I explain every single step, how to do things, and sometimes I go across protocols and I explain strategies and things like that. So all that stuff, I love doing it. We're keep doing it because I know that most of you love this stuff. So we're going to have a lot of those long, hour-long videos where I explain stuff in excruciating detail because I want to make sure that everybody can figure out what we're talking about. And what's coming? A lot of stuff's coming this year. We're going to have, I'm trying to do collaborations with some protocols. So we're going to have options. I'm going to do several strategies with options. Options are a little bit complicated, so we're going to go slow. We're going to try to explain how things work with options and what we can do with crypto options and so on. And there are tons of strategies that can happen there. We're going to also talk about other derivatives such as perpetuals. We're going to go deep into perpetuals as well. Those are perpetual futures. Very exciting stuff. So that's coming very soon this month, like in a few days. We're going to have the first perpetual video. We're going to also dive into other layer 2 protocols. We already started with Optimism. We're going to have videos about Arbitrum. Arbitrum is even more popular than Optimism. It's gaining a lot of traction right now. And a lot of protocols that were exclusively on Ethereum are moving on Arbitrum and or Optimism. So we're going to explore those layer 2s because a lot of protocols that are really, really good have been on Ethereum for a long time, but their customers have complained about high gas fees and really slow transactions. Okay, a lot of people hate the slowness. I hate the slowness and I hate the gas fees. So what we're going to have is you're going to see on Arbitrum and on Optimism, it's like this. You click the button and it's done. That's really amazing, and the gas fees is reasonable. Optimism is cheaper than Arbitrum. Arbitrum is usually about $1, so just a few cents on Optimism typically. So, but both of them have a lot of value. So we're going to go deep into this stuff. So that's one kind of videos that I'm going to continue doing. The kind that a lot of you are becoming more and more familiar with are the paid videos. Those are videos from sponsors. They're from protocols that like the way I do videos, and they want me to explain how their protocols work. Now, a lot of people have told me, "Oh, you're a sellout." Okay, look, this is a business, okay? I have to pay employees. I'm not the only one working on this. I have some people doing video editing for me. They're not cheap and they need to eat. I need to pay them. I have other staff as well. I have people taking care of my Twitter. I'm gonna have to hire people taking care of my Discord. All kinds of stuff, okay? So it's not free, okay? Also, I don't know if you're aware, but making a deep dive video where I explain everything in detail, that takes a lot of time. Just today's video where I'm just talking about Wonderland, that took 5 hours. Okay, that's a lot of work. Okay, there's a lot that gets involved in the video. It's not just what you see. Okay, there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So those two you're familiar with. They're going to continue. What I want you to be quite aware of is that when I get a sponsored video, I always tell you. I have to tell you, first of all, because it's YouTube's rules. Second of all, because in the United States, I don't live in the United States, but I have to follow the United States law. By law, I have to declare that it's a paid video. Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of YouTubers that do not tell you when they get paid. But I'll tell you every single time. It's going to be, there's a tick that I have to check on YouTube every time it's a paid video, and the video starts at the top. It says this is a paid video, and I will either have it displayed in the video, in the description, or I'm going to say it verbally that it's a paid sponsorship every single time, so that you're aware of it. Okay, I want you to be fully aware of that. Now, that being said, all those guys go through a selection process. I receive a lot of scams in my Twitter from scam protocols that want me to make videos about them. I tell you, between 8 and 9 people that submit an application, I turn them down. Simply because I don't believe their projects are legit. Or I think they don't provide any value. Okay? Do we really need another Ohm fork right now? I don't think so. Okay? Unless they're reinventing the Ohm fork, they're doing something really different about it, then I'll consider it. Also, if I try to get to know the people that are involved in this, and if I think they're honest, if I think they're doing efforts to try to bring value to users, then sometimes I'll give them a chance. Okay? All right, enough about that. Now on to the new stuff. The new stuff that I'm going to try to do is more of these live videos like we're doing right now. Now, today's format is going to be a little bit all over the place because it's the first one. And I wanted to tell you about news about the channel, plus other news as well. So we're going to be a little bit mixed up today, but we're going to try to do daily live crypto news, Defi crypto news. Okay, so I'm going to go around on Twitter, on Discord, and in the general news media, and I'm going to try to find something that I think is interesting, and we're going to talk about it for a few minutes. I think on average it's going to be about 20-30 minutes of live stuff, unless there's really a ton of news. we're not going to see too much of, oh, Bitcoin went up today, oh, Bitcoin went down today. I don't care too much about price action unless it's really dramatic, okay, and unless there's something in the news. I don't know, like let's say there's the war gets declared between the United States and Russia over Ukraine. Yeah, then I'm going to probably cover the impact of that on the stock market and on the crypto market. Okay, but typically I'm not that keen on this kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is focus on what's new in DeFi, mostly projects that are already established or partnerships between established projects and new projects. Okay, so when there's a new development, we're going to talk about that. Okay, so, and I hope that you guys find this interesting. All right, so those are the three things. So I'm going to try to do this every day. The time, today I'm really late. I wanted to do it a lot earlier. It's just getting set up takes forever. So we're going to try to do this around noonish American Eastern Time. Okay? So it's going to be either between, it's going to be somewhere around, okay, 11 a.m. to around 1 p.m., maybe 2 p.m. at the latest, every day. We're going to have a live news session. I'm going to try to make it as, you know, the same time every day, but sometimes it's just not possible. My schedule is all over the place. But we're going to try. We're going to try. So the first, okay, bear with me, okay, and forgive me for the first week. It's going to be a little bit messy, and then gradually I'm going to get into the routine, and we're going to try to do this in a regular time slot. Okay, so it's going to be around noonish. Okay, plus or minus an hour, give or take. Okay. All right. Now, I really like that you're putting all your comments. I don't have time to read them live. I'm going to read them after. Okay. Also, your comments are going to stay after. Now, please don't spam. Okay. Don't say bad words in there because you're going to get blocked. And don't try to shell other projects. Okay. Vet them with me first. All right, so I wanted to make you aware of stuff that we have on the channel at the moment and stuff that you may or may not be aware of that are companion websites to the channel. So we're going to start with that, and then after we're going to talk about this for a few minutes, and then we're going to get into the actual news. Okay, so as you can see here, this is our channel. We're live right here. This one was a test, so I'm going to delete this one. You're not going to see this one, but you're going to see this after we're done today, and you can you should be able to read the chat and put more comments and everything. All right, so if you go there every day, you should see the next live session every day. All right. Now, a lot of people have asked me, how do I get into the Discord channel? Okay, this is, I'm working with another guy who knows Discord a lot better than me, and we're going to try to make our Discord channel better. Okay, so right now, the Discord channel, for those that are not aware of that, it's reserved to paid YouTube members only. Okay, so you need to click the join button here and then pay the different kinds of memberships. They're very cheap. Okay, the lowest level is very affordable, and it allows you to have access to Discord and all the other benefits you have with Discord. So amongst the benefits on Discord is that you can ask me questions directly on Discord, and I'm going to answer you directly on Discord. Okay, you can also DM me directly on Discord as well. You can send the messages in the channels or DM me directly. And if you go to the top level of membership, you can have 30 minutes of live video with me, where you can ask me questions face-to-face on Zoom. Okay, 30 minutes free every month. That comes with your membership at the top level. Okay, now a lot of people say, where is the link to Discord? Okay, so let's say you already joined. You go to community, and you're going to see all these messages that normal people cannot see. Okay, so you have to be a member in order to see all this stuff. Now, as you can see, every Sunday evening, that's 7 p.m. American Eastern Time, we do a live AMA. So it looks a little bit like what we're doing here. There's a chat, and I answer every single question during that session. It lasts about an hour, sometimes a little bit more. And I answer live the questions from the paid members from Discord. So all you have to do is, again, come to the DeFi Crypto Today YouTube channel. You go in the videos, and you're going to see the live AMA whenever it's ready. Okay, and it's announced. I sent an announcement for it right here. Now, if you want to join Discord, what you have to do, you have to scroll down a bit, and we have this here. You're looking for this. There's a little video here that explains how to connect your YouTube account to your Discord account. So follow the instructions in that video, and the link to Discord is right here. Okay, that link is only for paid members. If you're not a paid member, it ain't gonna work. Okay, all right. So what else did I want to talk about? Okay, yes, we have a website. For those that didn't know, we have a DeFiCrypto.today website. So the address is just DeFiCrypto.today. That's the address. All right. And it gets updated, so the latest videos show here. And you're going to say, well, what's the point? The point is I like to have backups, because sometimes, for whatever reason, YouTube may or may not want to make my channel unavailable or delete my content or whatever. Okay, a lot of YouTubers complain that YouTube have done that for them from time to time, and it takes time for them to get reinstated as a YouTuber and so on. So here we have backups. So all the videos are backed up here, so you can watch them. You can add comments, and you can create a watch list and all that stuff. Now, what I want you to pay attention here, you've got the link to the main YouTube channel right here. And then here it says, ask your question here, and then my tickets. So if you click on that, you can submit a ticket. Okay, so you need to create an account. It's you have two choices, and the point is, you can have free, and I answer as soon as I can, or you can, if you want to encourage a channel, you can pay for the membership, and you get an answer within 24 hours. So this is for people that have like technical questions. They say, okay, I'm going on Anchor protocol, and I'm trying to do this, and it's not working. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so basically, I have to reproduce all the steps that they're doing to try to understand what the problem is, and then I help them solve the problem. So if you need, like, it's kind of a technical support, because I keep getting these questions on YouTube, and it's really not easy to keep track of these issues on YouTube. So because sometimes I'm going to answer, and then you're going to have another question, and so on. Now here, what it's going to happen is that you can create a ticket, you create an account, free or not free, you choose. You're not forced to pay, you can keep it free forever, that's fine, there's no problem. And you're still going to get an answer at some point. And you create a ticket, and you say, okay, I'm at this place, I'm doing this and this and this, and then this problem happens, what can I do? And then we can solve the problem. I'm going to answer the ticket, and I'm going to try to help you out, okay? And then you can check your tickets. You can open up as many tickets as you want, and when the tickets are closed, you can going to see the tickets are open or closed. So when they're closed, the problem's been fixed, okay? Now we can use this also to create an FAQ, frequently asked questions, and build a database of answers for people. So those tickets can be reused to provide more knowledge to people. So there's some utility for everybody in there. Now, as I said, you don't have to pay for this. It's free service, but if you want to encourage the channel, you can pay. Okay? All right? So that's one of the things you can do with the YouTube channel. Not the YouTube channel, the website. Now, gradually, as time goes by and when I find the time, more services and more information are going to be made available here. Okay? At some point, we're going to have transcripts of all the videos, and you're going to be able to search through them. It's going to be like a knowledge base. It's going to build from all the videos that we made. We're going to build on this. All right. Now, as I said earlier, I like backups, so I have another backup. And it's at Odyssey. So you go to odyssey.com and then /@DeFi today. And automatically all the new videos are published here. Okay? Again, it's like insurance, just in case YouTube shuts us down for whatever reason. I don't see why they would, but whatever. And also what's nice is that Odyssey is a crypto service. So if you join Odyssey, it's free, and you can earn some crypto, like I forget the name of their token, but they have their own token, and you can earn tokens by watching videos and hitting like and whatever, and you can give your the tokens that you earn and whatever. You can trade those tokens on the site here. All right, so that's another backup. What else we got here? Okay, all right, so we're down to the news section already. All right, I look at a lot of stuff on Twitter, and one of the accounts I really like is called Root2FI, I guess. It's an I think, yeah. And this guy is very smart and knows a lot of stuff about DeFi and crypto. And many times I steal his ideas and I make videos out of his tweets. So he also writes some guides and stuff. So if you want to encourage him, you can pay for his services and his books or whatever he's got there. Okay, and he has a lot of very interesting stuff. See, for instance, from time to time he asks, what are some DeFi products you miss, something that isn't built yet? And he says, no, we don't need more forks of Ohm or Tomb. So you can go in there, and there's a lot of people that are going to talk about various protocols that are interesting, okay? So many times I go through this, and that's when I discover new stuff like this one, Deus Finance, and they're going to talk about derivatives. And derivatives are like options and perpetual futures and stuff like that. So this, at some point, whenever it's ready, I might be talking about this protocol, because we're going to talk a lot about derivatives this year. All right. So this is a really interesting account. There's a lot of good information. The guy's really involved in the community. It's quite nice. So looking at this stuff, it led me to more news coming from Anchor Protocol. Now, we talked many times about Anchor Protocol. I think I've done half a dozen videos about it. And recently, they made an upgrade. And now, if you go to Anchor Protocol, you can borrow up to 80%. on your B Luna. Before that was 60%. So you can leverage a lot more your B Luna now. Okay, now be careful when you leverage. If the price of Luna crashes, you can get liquidated. Okay, so remember that. But now at least you have more room. Okay, you're not limited to 60% now. You could borrow up to 80%. Now, I never recommend that you go up to 80% because that's super risky. Okay, if you go on Anchor protocol, maybe we can go there right now. Anchor protocol, borrow. So if we go there, all right. See, like right now, I kept it really low because Luna was super volatile for the last few weeks. Okay, and I kept getting close to liquidation. But at that time, liquidation was at 60%. Okay, now it's 80 right here. Now it shows you here the safety margin is 75%. Before that was 45. Okay, so I could borrow more, okay, and then use the proceeds for whatever. I can reinvest them and put them here, for instance, and earn more interest at 19.47%. So I could borrow quite a bit here. Yeah, I could borrow easily another $500-600 probably, and deposit it here and earn some juicy APY. Okay, much better than the bank gives right now. So that's the news for this. This is quite significant actually, because Anchor is a massive, massive, massive project. If we look here, there's almost $10 billion on that system. That's a big project. All right, so what else? So if we look at Anchor in the news, we find that Terra now is partnering with the Washington Nationals MLB franchise. Okay, so they're going to be a lot more visible. That's quite interesting as well. Now this donuts, I don't know what that is. What is that? It's a new app. 708% on Defi. See, that's another thing we could have a look at, but I wanted to show you something else first. See, Route to FI has an article about Anchor Protocol, and they posted it here, and is explaining why the 19.5% is still very safe. Okay. And here, there's another news. Banky and Terra Money are partnering because there's a lot of synergy between Avalanche and Terra. Okay, so you're going to see the UST token expand considerably on various blockchains, okay, which is very, very good. You want to have a lot of stable coins that are decentralized, okay? The problem that we have is that USDT and USDC, which are the top two stablecoins at the moment, are centralized, and the government wants to control them. Okay, so they want Circle, the issuer of USDC, to become a bank, for instance. Okay, and Circle wants to comply, of course, otherwise they're going to be shut down. Okay, so what I think is going to happen, we're going to have a lot of centralized and a lot of decentralized stable coins live together. Okay, but I highly I much prefer decentralized because it gives a lot more freedom to end users without government interference. Because the government might say to USDT and USDC, okay, you cannot give more interest than the bank. Why? Because you're a bank. Okay? You're regulated like a bank. You cannot give higher interest. So where are people going to put their money, right? And that's why I like Anchor, and I like UST, and I like Terra, because they allow us to make more money than with the traditional system. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, there's this stuff here that looks very, very interesting. I have not tried it yet, but I just saw this. This is new. Nexo is a system that allows you to use UST and Luna, and they issue you a credit card, and you can borrow against your crypto assets and pay with that in the real world. Okay, now I've not tried it, I've not opened an account yet, and I live in Thailand, so I don't even know if it would work here. Maybe it only works in the United States, I don't know. Okay, but it looks interesting, and I want to investigate this, so maybe we're gonna have a video about this eventually. Okay, we're gonna have another look at this. I have their Twitter page here. I think that was all. Yes. So we're going to go here. This is Terra. So we saw this news already with the nationals. And we had more, I thought. There was something else. Blockworks. No. There's something about refinance, but I haven't looked into it yet. So maybe another video about that soon. Okay, so let's let's have a look at Nexo. What did I put here? That's Tetranomic. Okay, let's have a look at Nexo. I wanted to show you some of the stuff that they offer here. So you can earn up to 20% APR, APY, and they pay it out daily. So you can create an account. It's available also through the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Okay, so you can use the app, put it on your phone, and you have access to your account as well. So this is a regulated financial service company. Okay, but they allow you to use your crypto. In this case, as you can see, you can earn 20% on UST and 12% APR on Luna. Oh, they say APR, really? So that's even better than APY. Anyway, so I guess they're giving you bonus interest on this. Okay, and then here they have a referral system. You can refer friends and they give you money. You can buy Phantom and earn up to 18% on it, and so on. You can buy your XC Infinity, I guess, and up to 36%. So they have all kinds of deals here. But remember, this is a centralized system, but they offer you advantages. So you can earn interest on your crypto. You can borrow cash on your crypto. So you don't have to spend your crypto to use your crypto. Okay? You can use your crypto as collateral and get a loan, and the loans start at 0% APR. I'm sure it's not entirely free everywhere, but they start at 0%. Okay? They have insurance as well on all custodial assets, minimum $50, maximum of $2 million. So you can borrow like really small amounts. If you just want to borrow $50, you can. Automated approval, no credit checks. I like that. See, you can borrow cash or stable coins. Okay, that's up to you. So this is the card that I talked about. Okay, so basically, I don't know in which country you can get this and cannot get this yet. So I'm going to try to open an account at some point, and I'm going to make a video about it and see if I can use this in Thailand and if it's limited to just a few countries or what. I looked in the help section. It's kind of funny. I wanted to show you this because it's a little bit funny. Where is it? Help. So go to help and you type country. It's going to say which countries you cannot use this service. Okay. So it says here, in which jurisdictions is your product available? So it says, well, Nexo is a global company. There are specific jurisdictions in which we do not operate. So you have all these really backward communist countries like Bulgaria, Central African Republic, Cuba, Estonia, Iran, the United States of the state of New York, the state of Vermont, North Korea, and Syria. Interesting that they put Vermont and New York with North Korea and Cuba. I don't know. I don't work there. But it's like, like you look at all these, okay, and many of those, a lot of people would consider them to be enemies of the United States, right? Like Iran, North Korea, and whatever. And then you got New York and Vermont in there. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so it looks very interesting. I don't know if any of you guys have used this, but I keep trying to find ways for me to use my crypto in the real world, okay? Instead of having to carry cash and regular credit cards where they charge me a fortune in interest and so on. And this might be an interesting solution, okay? So I'm going to definitely explore this, and we're going to talk about something like that soon. All right, next, I wanted to show you another account that I like to follow on Twitter, Tetranode. Very, very, very famous guy. He's got a ton of followers. I'm really jealous. And he's got a huge portfolio, okay? And there's a portfolio that's attributed to him, and it's around $250 million. I think it's the one that I saw is his real portfolio because he is heavily invested in Dopex, which is a protocol that we're going to talk about this year because they have derivatives, especially options. So they have very sophisticated option products. And this guy is one of the backers of this project. So we're definitely going to talk about that. And he backs a lot of projects. He's very influential in the crypto world. So that's quite interesting. So I always like to look at whatever happens on this account when he's not talking shit. He's actually talking about very interesting projects. So here there's some Dopex token, a new version of Dopex that's coming up apparently, and so on. What do we have here? CVX. So yeah, the big curve war. He's involved in that. What else there? Yeah, the butterfly thing as well. Yeah, we're going to talk about butterfly as well at some point. What else? There was something else, no? Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, Vesta Finance. Yes. At some point we're going to talk about this. You'll be able to collateralize ETH on Arbitrum at 90% LTV. Okay, Rent BTC also at 90% LTV and GOM at 57% LTV. That's very, 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 very exciting. And it's on Arbitrum. So we don't have to pay huge, crazy gas fees, and it's going to be lightning fast. So definitely keep this on your radar. Very interesting stuff indeed. Okay, so yeah, it's getting a lot longer than I expected. So we're going to end today's daily news update. As I said, sorry, it's all over the place. This is the first one. So we're going to try to, improve the format gradually, and I'm going to follow your recommendations. You can put comments, tell me, give me ideas on what you want me to talk about during these live sessions, and we're going to go through that. Now, if you work for a protocol and you want me to talk about it, let me know. Hey, I work for protocol X. Okay, can you talk about it? I can talk about it free, but be honest. Okay, don't just say, oh, talk about Diamond DAO or whatever, because I know you've been paid to tell me that. So I can spot them. I know when they do that. So no, we can talk about various protocols. Try not to go for the newest, flashiest thing, okay, that promises you guaranteed 2% every day for the rest of your life, okay? Most of those are scams, okay? And I hate talking about scams, but they exist, okay? So we have to be careful about that. Now, also, because there's a lot of live comments here, I want everybody to be aware that some of the comments that you're going to see are going to come from scammers. Okay, so be aware of that. Don't follow every link and every protocol that they tell you about. Okay, some of them are just there to try to steal your money. Okay, so be very, very careful with that. Okay, that's one of the risks of live sessions with live chat. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you like this kind of stuff, well, you know what to do, right? You like, you subscribe, you ring the bell, and you download the darn free book. It's free. Okay, I wrote it for, and I'm giving it away for free. Okay, the link is not there yet. I'm going to put the link in a few minutes, but the link is you click the link. You put your name, your email address, hit the submit button, then you get a big fat button that says download the free book. And if you don't see that, you're going to get an email with the same thing, another button that says download the free book. And if you don't want a free book, well, there's a link to Amazon. You click on it and you pay $5.99 to Jeff Bezos, and Jeff will send me $1. All right. Okay, so we're going to try to do the same thing tomorrow around noonish. Okay, I'll try to keep the same time slot around noon every day. Noon American Eastern Time. Okay? All right.